Hey, this is Andrew Brown. In this video, we're going to take a look at QuickStarts. So QuickStarts is a way to quickly launch recommended projects via AWS partners with AWS. So it's been a while since I've used this, and I'm trying to think of something that we could utilize that might be free. So we'll go ahead and checkbox QuickStarts. I guess I have AWS solution implementations. I'm not exactly sure what that is. Not really worried about it, but you can see we have a lot of options. Amazon for RDS actually sounds very straightforward and simple. So let's open that one up and see what we get. Just in case you are not sure where this is, I'm going to go ahead and make a new folder here, call it Quick Starts, and I'm going to just go ahead and make a README here, just so you don't have to hunt down the links if you are looking for them. So let's read this. The solution deploys the RDS database on an RDS cluster, private subnet, read replica AZ with a write replica in another zone. It sounds like it's going to do a lot of stuff here, so this could be possibly expensive as soon as I hear that it's going to do more than one thing. But we can look at the actual architectural diagram. And so this is setting up, yeah, a read replica and NAT gateway. So if you do not want to spin this up, you don't have to. I'm going to go ahead and do it just so that we can experience it together, okay? So here we have a bunch of options, but I want to go ahead and just start using it. So there used to be a button here. How to deploy into an existing VPC. So we'll go to this one. Here we go. And so the idea is that it's already populating the template here. And what's interesting is that we could actually take a look at this and view this in Application Composer. This used to be, the service used to be called something else. Yeah, CloudFormation Designer, and so this is the newer version of it. But I just want to see what it wants to create. So here, whoa, it looks like a lot of stuff, but we have, what do we have? We have an RDS security group, an encryption alias key, so not exactly sure what that is. I mean, is it part of Secrets Manager? I'm thinking maybe that's Secrets Manager. Then we have a bunch of CloudWatch alarms. We have an SNS topic, so they'll trigger that. Then we have our database. It's this little icon is confusing me, the little one down below there. If I go to details, I can find out exactly what this is. Because it should say in here what this is. Yeah, not exactly sure. And some other components. Now we can just look at the template, and this makes it a lot easier to see what's going on here. So we can scroll on down, and yeah, we have a lot of stuff. I want to see the resources. Got parameters still. What is this stuff up here? Oh, metadata. Okay. Oh, because it is a CloudFormation interface. Okay, so there's additional things going on in here. And I'm going to keep scrolling down, 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 down. Password, username, cluster, database, port, etc. Yeah, so something's going on here, but what I'm going to do, because I'm satisfied with this, I think I can go ahead and launch this. Again, don't launch it if you're not comfortable with this, but I'm going to click back here. And so now we're back on this template. I'm going to go ahead and hit next. And notice that we have to enter in parameters. So this is all the stuff that it wants. I kind of wish that I didn't have to do as much work here. So what I'm actually going to do is go back. I'm going to launch it into a new VPC. And I'm going to hope that it just does most of the work for me this time around. So hit next. And list of availability zones to use for the subnet. Only 3 AZs are used for this deployment. Can it just decide on its own? I'm hoping that we can just hit next. Here we have the Linux Bastion host, which is nice. And this is using something really large. I want something small like T2. T3s. So let's say T3 micro. And I don't care what the password is. I'll just put whatever in here. Like it doesn't mask it there. That's interesting. Oh, that's the username. Okay, so my username, capital T, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exclamation mark. Oh, you can choose whether you want to have AZ or not. So that would actually make it cost effective. That's actually good. RDS multi-AZ database instance deployed, so false and false. Backup retention, I'm going to set this to 0 days. We can leave that to true. That's totally fine. I want to be on GP3 because that's cheaper. We'll make this 30 because I don't need to launch something super large here. Encryption can stay there. That's totally fine. I don't want auto scaling enabled. That doesn't really matter. I'm not sure about the rest of this. I don't need performance insights, so I'll turn that off, and we'll set this to 1, if not 0. We have some additional stuff here. So this actually isn't too bad. This is actually quite a nice interface. We'll go ahead and hit next. And it looks like I got away with that. And then hopefully this will work considering all the stuff that I'm doing here. So we'll just give this 2 checkboxes here, even though we're not actually giving auto expand because we said no in the template here. It says performance retention period number must be a number not less than 7. Whatever. We're not using it because it's turned off, but we'll go ahead and set that back on. So I'm looking for this. This will be back to 7 here. We'll hit next and next and go down below and checkbox these here and hit submit. And so hopefully this creates, so that'll be exciting. And right away it fails. So we'll go over here and take a look. Let's see what the problem is. Parameter validation failed. Value for parameter. Key pair name does not exist. Parameter value, parameter name. Availability zones does not exist. So it wants us to fill those things in. I guess I'll give it another attempt here. I'm not really interested in doing this because it'll set up a lot of stuff. So I don't know. I guess it kind of satisfies it and shows you how how QuickStarts works. I do believe that if we go to some other things that are more complex, that it might show us something different in terms of the process here. I remember it used to be like that, so let's just pick anything that is not what the RDS database was. And no, it seems like it's all the same. You just click to it and you get to a CloudFormation stack. But anyway, that is QuickStarts, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Ciao.